I dropped them off at the airport this morning, which, oh my gosh, if I never have to go to the airport again, it'll be too soon. That place is the definition of stress, and I wasn't even inside. I mean, inside, it's a whole other kind of stress. Panicking about whether or not you have everything, whether you forgot anything, whether you forgot to take the water bottle out of your bag, and they're going to yell at you, worrying that they're going to yell at you anyway, even though you did everything right, because for whatever reason, they follow different rules at that particular airport, and you're just expected to know. And how could you know? Because they're all different. Like, here you take your shoes off, here you don't, here you don't take out your laptop, and here you do, and here you can go through the machine, here you don't, you have to, you can't, and they just yell, and it's not like you'd have any way of knowing what you're supposed to do. I mean, I don't fly very often, and even if you did, every airport's different, and it seems like even the same airport is different on different days. But I wasn't even going inside this time. I mean, I was just dropping deer off for that conference in Borden, which is a really long flight. I mean, it's not really a long flight. I mean, it's a long domestic flight. It's about as long as they get, which doesn't hold a candle to an international flight. But luckily, it wasn't international. I mean, it's just the Elemental Educator Conference that happens every year. I mean, this year it just happens to be BAM that's hosting it this year. I just said this year twice. And they did send me an invite too, but I'm just an Elemental who happens to be an educator. I don't actually teach Elemental Command courses, and that's really who the conference is for. And to be honest, I'm split more like 80-20 between administration and teaching at this point. I mean, the admin side of things have really been ramping up, so it just didn't make sense for me to go to the conference, but it made perfect sense for them to go to the conference. I mean, they've been teaching Introductory Water Command for almost 2 years now, and you really can learn a lot of those things about lesson plans and techniques and tools and that kind of stuff, so it was a good fit for them to go, and I still might have gone just to go with them, because I've never been to Borden, and I think it would be really cool to tour BAM. I mean, it's one of the oldest magical academies, but over that same time period, I had like 2 different meetings with 2 different committees that I'm a part of, and if it had just been one, I still probably would have gone and just skipped it, but there were 2, and they were both kind of important, and the flights can be pretty expensive around this time of year. I mean, they're expensive any time of the year, it seems. So that was why I was just dropping them off instead of going in with them, and dropping anyone off at the airport is so stressful there. I mean, there's so many turns, and there's so many signs, and there's so many places that you think you can use as the drop-off, but then you stay even just a second too long, and they start yelling again and trying to get you to move, and I know it's a hard job. I mean, I don't envy them that work. It's gotta be super stressful for them, and they're dealing with stressed out people all day, so I get it. I really do. I just don't know that it calls for yelling. Like, I'm not yelling. I'm just confused because I don't do this all the time. Can you at least wait to see if the person you're yelling at is actually an asshole before you start yelling at them? I mean, it's just not fair. Oh, hi, Gavin.
Hello, Lasco. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to be here. Happy to come. So I came. Arrived. I'm here. Happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. It was gonna be a boring Halloween night otherwise. So thanks.
You're always welcome. Though I'll admit I was a little surprised to hear you're down for a horror movie marathon.
Down for what? Marathon? What?
Deviant. I think you have some explaining to do.
You when you said movies, I didn't know you meant horror movies. At least not all horror movies, only horror movies. I mean, I can't watch that many horror movies. They're horrifying.
I wonder if that's where the name comes from. You're the one ambushing poor Lasco with scary movies, and I'm the one that gets hit.
Freelancer? Well, I know you said seasonal movies, but that could have been anything. I mean, it's the season of a lot of things. It could have been a fall movie. It could have been a mystery. It could have been a Halloween movie, just not a scary one, like the Great Pumpkin or something.
That reminds me, we have pumpkins to carve. Oh, and I'm not in costume yet. There. One demon at your service.
Are those your horns?
Well, I should hope so. Otherwise, I'm wearing the wrong underwear.
I didn't know that you. Well, I knew you had horns. I mean, you're a desire demon. Demons have horns, or at least they do by default when they're in a terrestrial form, and they can choose to show them or not. You just have never chosen to show them. So I didn't know if you. They look nice.
Thank you. I don't prefer them as a general rule, but if ever there was a day for them, I suppose it would be Halloween. Did they bring out my eyes, Deviant? I'll be back. I need to grab the candy for once the trick-or-treaters start.
Have you seen his horns before? Oh. Well, yeah. That would make sense. You guys have been together this long. Wait! Don't get me distracted. What are we watching? Do you really mean like horror movies, or like old like black and white scary movies? Because those are I mean those are like really manageable. I mean those and the effects aren't so real, yeah. You mean like current horror movies? Yeah. Okay. Well, so here's the thing. I know that we've talked about how recently I've been trying to face certain fears and work on them in controlled, comfortable environments, at least wherever possible, like heights and public speaking and things like that. And yes, horror movies are on that list of things to work on, like I had told you, but I hadn't really figured out when I was gonna tackle that particular line item on that list. What? What? I'm fine. Nervous? I've never been nervous a day of my life. What do you mean?
So I just hand them the entire bowl, right? As I understood it, this was some sort of performance of low-stakes burglary. Is this not a give us all your money scenario? Suit yourself, my love. You looked like you could use a rescue.
Gavin, I can't watch horror movies. I'm not like other people. Scary movies scare me.
Well, I could be mistaken, but I believe that is the point, my friend.
Well, I told Freelancer that I wanted to try watching a scary movie at some point, because I know they like them, and it's a fear that I've had, and I'm working through my fears. But I meant more like one scary movie, not a scary movie marathon. I thought there were going to be other kinds of movies in the mix when I agreed to it.
I see. I could incinerate the Blu-ray player.
What? No, you can't do that. You can't just destroy your own property for me.
You're right. They just stream the movies anyway. But it has been a while since I got to melt anything. Maybe the horns bring it out in me.
Being horny isn't the point. I mean, having horns, being horned, showing them. Oh my God. I just don't know what to do.
Well, if you're wanting to try watching a horror movie, why not watch the first one? See how you're feeling. If it's not so bad, the movie marathon continues. And if it's too much, we switch gears. Freelancer is teasing you, as per usual, Lasco. If you really don't want to keep watching, they would never force you to.
I guess it's just a lot easier to say you want to try getting over a fear than to actually put in the work to do it.
Which is why it can be nice to have a friend that's stubborn enough to keep reminding you to try. Oh, stubborn is a compliment in my book, Deviant. I think you're beautifully stubborn.
I usually use determined when I'm teaching as the compliment version of stubborn. There's a compliment version of most words you'd use to describe a student that's a pain in the ass. I wasn't saying you were a pain in the ass. I swear. Oh my gosh! Now you're laughing at me, you jerk.
What's the compliment version of jerk?
Oh God. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah, creepy kid bending backwards out of a cardboard box, and we all just act like it's nothing, because, the kid has nightmares. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. Did we have to start with sinister? Well, I mean, it's right there in the name, isn't it? I mean, isn't there anything here that sounds a little more insidious? Oh, God. Hereditary? Conjuring? Oh, God. These all sound...
Special delivery.
Knife!
To carve the pumpkins with, Lasco.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, pumpkins. Yeah, that'll be great. Something to busy the hands with. That'll be nice. That'll be good. Oh my God, what's happening? Oh God, why are we watching this? Oh God, I don't actually know if I can watch this.
Freelancer's got a point, Lasco. We can always pull the plug.
Pull the what?
Bad metaphor. If it's too much, we can always call it on the horror movies for the night.
But if it's what you guys wanted to watch tonight, I don't want you to have to stop watching them. Really? You mean that?
Yes, Lasco. We invited you over to spend time with you. You're more important than some movies we can watch anytime.
I don't want you to have to change plans on my account. I mean, especially when the plan was also to help me get over the thing I've been saying I wanted to get over, and now I can't even get through a full movie.
Nobody said you have to get over a fear overnight. Exactly. These things take time. You also just might never like scary movies, and that's hardly a crime.
If you're sure. Yeah, I mean, you really don't have to say that, but thank you, freelancer. Maybe I can try again a little later. Maybe with something a little more of a mixed genres situation. Maybe a horror comedy kind of combo sort of thing. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of examples you have right off the top of your head. Okay, yeah. Maybe we try one of those after the pumpkin carving. What are you gonna carve in yours? Oh, nice. What about you, Gavin?
Well, I suppose that depends. Are these going to be publicly visible?
Oh my God, Gav.